edition of the Massachusetts Beer Reviews channel of YouTube. My name is Thomas Metal75, and this is your Massachusetts Beer Reviews. Today I decided I would do a liquor review and liquor tasting of some vodka. I'm going to blind taste 3 different vodkas. And let me show you them. They are as follows. You have the Granger's Deluxe Vodka, and that is made and distilled, I believe. It says, distilled from organic corn, produced and bottled by Granger Deluxe, Boston, Massachusetts. And this is organic. Then we have the Tito's, which is Austin, Texas. Granger 40%, Tito's is 40%, and then we have Tito's being made out of corn as well. And then we have Smirnoff, and that one is, I believe, yep, 40%, and this is another corn spirit. And that one's actually done in Norwalk, Connecticut by the Smirnoff Corporation. It says distilled from premium grain. But I do actually believe it's corn as well. Please tell me in the comments if I am wrong about that. Okay, so I have it listed with the G for Granger, the T for Tito's, if you can see that, and S for Smirnoff. And I had water and ice in the glasses and then I put it in the refrigerator for probably 20-25 minutes before doing this, and the water is here for the palate cleansing. So I'm going to pour probably an ounce, maybe an ounce and probably an ounce and a half of each of the vodkas, and then I'm going to blindly mix them up. So yeah, let's do an ounce and a half. So here's the Granger. And the idea of this is that the vodka is supposed to be chilled. That's what they do that in Mother Russia for getting it to be as smooth and inoffensive and clean as possible. You're not really supposed to drink vodka at room temperature. They put it in the freezer, actually, so it kind of thickens up a little bit, and it's nicer for shooting. I have all kinds of vodka that fill. Alright. Let's see. So this glassware should be relatively cold right now. Chilling the whiskey, or chilling the vodka pretty well. Hello, Jacob Downey. Cheers. If you're watching this live. And you want the vodka to, ooh, that's one more. You want the vodka to be as neutral and inoffensive as humanly possible. Alright. Let me pour the Smirnoff down the tank here into this glass. Alright, there's an ounce and a half. Alright. Per these 3 guys here, ounce and a half. I'm going to try to do the J. Terrio method of closing my eyes and blindly, doing this. So there's no confusion as to which is which and what's basically what. And let's do this last one over here. Alright. So here is vodka number 1. It doesn't really smell like a whole bunch. It kind of has a little bit of an alcohol burn. Maybe a touch of a sweetness. Sometimes vodka brands can add, or vodka makers do add sweetness, but I'm not sure that these ones do. Alright, here's the next smelling one. Yeah, the alcohol note is way more masked in this particular vodka right here. Not much of anything in that nose on that one. And the final vodka. has the most amount of that nail polish remover acetone kind of a smell. So for me, the guy in the middle is the best smell, followed by this one and this very last one. All right, so got the water over here, and I will try this vodka. Cheers. It's got a little bit of a sweetness to that one. Definitely has the alcohol warming kind of a presence to it. Definitely stings a little bit going down. I think if you froze it, it would thicken up a little bit nicer and be easier to shoot for shooters. Yeah, definitely that one's would be a good shot whiskey, or I keep saying whiskey, a good shot vodka if you chilled it down. All right, let me get one more taste of the water. And then I will go to vodka number 2. Cheers. Yeah, just like in the nose, vodka number 2 is very inoffensive. There's not a whole bunch going on. You're getting a little bit... Let me clean the palate. You're getting a little bit of the alcohol burn, but not a whole bunch, guys. There might be even a little touch of a graininess or like a sweetness, but not much flavor to that one. And I think the textbook definition of vodka in Russia is for it to be the most inoffensive, neutral kind of a flavor to vodka. So far, that one's good in the nose and on the taste buds. So let us try vodka number 3. Salud. So yeah, vodka number 3 here had the worst smell to it, and it had that highest amount of that acetone, that nail polish remover, but it doesn't really have a bunch of that in the flavor. It's kind of similar to number 2, but I do think it has a bigger bite to it. Let me try number 1 again. Yeah, compared to number 2 and 3, I think number 1 here has the biggest bite and is the least clean of the 3 vodkas I've tasted here today. So, which one do I like the best? It's between, I want to give you that thought process too. Let's try vodka number 3. Now let's try vodka number 1. Or sorry, vodka number 2. Vodka number 3. Yep. My favorite is the vodka number 2. And I'm going to see now. I don't recall the price points. I didn't look those up, so I couldn't tell you. But the Granger is definitely the cheapest, followed by Smirnoff, and then I think Tito's. Or maybe Tito's and Smirnoff are similar prices. Alright. Anyways, let me try to guess what's what. Okay. One more taste. Schnookered here. Okay. So I'm gonna say number 1 is Smirnoff. Number 2 is Tito's, and number 3 is the Granger. Tito, or Smirnoff. You couldn't even see the other one, I apologize. Smirnoff, Tito's, and Granger. Let's see what number 1 is. Number 1 is, that's an S for Smirnoff. 1 for 3. Number 2, I said, would have been Tito's. Tito's! And yes, we have Granger. That is very, very interesting. I thought that, well, actually, my favorite is Tito's of the 3. I was hoping it was going to be Granger if it was a little cheaper. So, that's very interesting. Okay, so Smirnoff, no, that is just a little bit harsh and alcoholic. For my palate, Granger is a little less harsh than the Smirnoff, and by far, for me, the smoothest and the most inoffensive of the vodkas today. And the winner for taste test is Tito's. Tito's was the smoothest, but you could definitely tell the Smirnoff and the lower quality vodka to a more of a premium tasting vodka. So I am going to end it there and stop drinking some vodka. Thank you for watching this taste challenge, and until next time, keep tasting those great beers or vodkas. Cheers, and I will see you soon.